Velocity Racing Lounge, you can drive the 610 loop or pretty much any driving course that you ever wanted to without running out of gas, without worrying about having anybody near you if you want. But this is the coolest, first of its kind 610 course in this simulated driving experience, right?
Yeah, in the country for sure. Yeah.
Viet, this is so cool. First of all, for people who have not figured out that you guys are here, Sawyer Yards is where you're located. Velocity just opened in March. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so Velocity Sim Racing Lounge is basically Houston's first premier sim racing experience, and what we do here is we really kind of combine the fun of simulation racing in a complete destination with food and drinks, and it's just a fun time for everyone.
You really can come here and just lounge around, and you can either race, you can drive, you can just drive slowly if driving is relaxing for you, or you can kind of pedal to the metal safely because this is virtual, right?
That's right. So, and also, you know, for the kind of the standard experience is racing oriented, so Formula 1 cars, GT3 cars, but what we're debuting this week is the 610 experience.
That is so cool, and for all of us local Houstonians, we can drive this 610 loop probably with our eyes closed because we've been on it for so long, so many years. And this is so crystal clear because it puts you so immersed into the freeway. You're getting street signs, you're getting NRG, you're getting the med sit, like you pass all the things that you do while driving in real life.
That's right. That's right. And the fun part of it is you're driving with your friends, so we can actually support up to 16 drivers at the same time with headsets to talk to each other. And we just want to do something that was really local and that resonated with our
This is so super local. I love this. You could actually have an entire playlist of Houston artists too while you're listening and driving. What gave you this idea though? What is your background? How'd you come up with this?
Yeah, so I used to race motorcycles, and we used simulators to learn how to learn racetracks. But when we started Velocity as a project and experience, I wanted something that would really resonate with Houstonians. And being a Houstonian, you know, what's more quintessential than us being on the highway, you know, and driving. So So
here's my question for you though. If you were to drive the 610 loop safely at the speed limit, what is about that time it would take
so we worked with a really amazing gaming studio called Authentic Simulation, and we actually built it to scale. So the full 40 miles. So if you were to drive speed limits, it would take you a full 40 minutes.
So who knew it was 40 miles? I didn't even know that.
It's actually a really long. It's a very long loop. It's one of the biggest loops in America. But you know, we put a really fast car in that you do 200 miles an hour. You probably do it in under 15 minutes.
I am a very slow driver. My husband gives me mess about it all the time. I'm probably going to drive about 45, 50. But we're not encouraging you to go out on the real 610 and drive like this. This is just something for fun. That is a nod to Houston. It's super local and it's so cool. And this is the machine, you guys. I know Tessa said it looked like an airplane cockpit because of all the buttons, but this is a fully immersive simulation. Viet, you're going to let me drive this and give it a test coming up in just a bit, right?
Absolutely. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Do you have the seatbelt?
We do not have a seatbelt. You don't need a seatbelt on this. You don't need a seatbelt.
I need a seatbelt. You may need to hold me in. But Derek and Tessa, I'm going to take on this challenge coming up here next in just a bit on Houston Life.
Okay, just remember to go to the speed limit because that guy is kind of like zooming around traffic. That's not cool.
No, we go pedal to the metal.
Safety
is my recommendation. But no texting, Lauren. No texting and driving.
No.
It's a good reminder. All right, Lauren, we'll see you in just a little while.
Welcome back to Houston Life. Velocity Racing Lounge wants to bring the thrill of racing to everyone, but safely via their one-of-a-kind premier simulation experience.
Yeah, and they just debuted their latest immersive experience with a virtual true-to-scale city driving course. This is on Houston's 610 loop, and I understand Lauren Kelly is already giving it a go. Lauren, how's it going so far, and what is your speedometer read?
So here's the deal. I'm a very cautious driver as it is, and Viet, founder and owner here, you were telling me just give it some gas, just give it some gas. But I get very nervous around a lot of large vehicles, especially 18-wheelers. And you know what I wanted to do, because this is so fully immersive and so real, I wanted to check behind me before I switch lanes. But tell us about this. Oh my gosh, I don't want you guys to see how I'm driving here. I'm a little bit nervous.
You're doing great.
The road is so iconic though, because it literally looks like we're driving down 610. I mean, all the stops are, all the street signs, everything is super authentic, Viet.
Yeah, absolutely. So we worked with a great gaming studio called Authentic Simulation, actually. And to build this experience, right? And we wanted to feel like you're in Houston, but you know, in an environment that's virtual, that's safe for you to drive, and also just to let loose and have fun, right?
I'm not letting loose because oh my gosh, and this, I don't like to. Oh no, oh, that's not good. whatever you do, don't try this in real life.
Well, the benefit is you didn't hurt anyone.
No, I didn't hurt anybody. And here's the thing. Old arcade games don't let you feel how you feel in this driver's seat, right? So everything moves with bumps, with potholes. You've got air conditioning. You really feel like you're in a vehicle, which is the craziest part to me. I'm just trying to get around these vehicles, though, Viet. So the trick is to just kind of get into the spaces where
try
you
to feel
can.
a flow. Yeah, just try to flow through the traffic, you know?
Okay.
Look for the gaps and be confident. You're doing great.
Confident. I'm doing great. You guys just saw the entire city of Houston just saw me do a full 360 into the sidebar.
It was a 6-8.
So you're going to debut this for the public to come out and drive this Friday, right?
Yep, that's right. We're doing a huge 610 celebration this Friday. So we're going to have a DJ, a live music DJ. We're also doing $6.10 drink specials as well. Of course, 610 merch, and of course the 610 experience. And what's really cool is you can drive with 15 of your friends. They're all connected. So it's going to be a ton of fun chasing each other through traffic. Virtually.
This is virtually chasing it. Right. This is so amazing. I'm going to put a link up, HoustonLife.tv. Thank you for sharing this with me today. I am very much not a race car driver, but this is definitely taking my experience to the next level. I'm very nervous. Okay, we're gonna just end on that. I feel like I'm inside. Lauren.
Okay, Lauren, next time we go someplace together, I'm driving.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to take that license, Lauren. We got to double check it.
It's terrifying.
Are you sure, Derek?
You actually did okay.
Hey, you guys want to go to lunch? Yeah, I'll drive. Give me your keys. Wow. Glad no one was hurt, Lauren. It is pretty cool, though, to see our city in that way.
Lifelike. That's why it gets you a little. I mean, I'm like watching with one eye over here. Whew.
Does anyone have a Tums?
Right into the wall.
All right, Lauren. Glad you're safe. That was pretty cool. When we come back, celebrate.